Hey, clinical nutritionist Dr. Michael Reeves here, and standing behind me are 628 men and women who struggled with stubborn weight gain. And they're about to discover a strange 30-second Spanish orange peel trick, backed by groundbreaking studies from the University of Barcelona, Mayo Clinic, and Harvard. It takes just 30 seconds each morning and resets your metabolism, quickly melting away stubborn fat that puts your health at risk, proving once and for all that stubborn weight gain has nothing to do with willpower. Yet, as impossible as it may sound, keep watching, because in the next 3 minutes, I'll show you how this safe and natural weight loss hack has already transformed the lives of these participants and thousands of men and women, helping them lose between 21 and 47 pounds in just 90 days without changing their diet or increasing exercise. And I'll show you step by step how you can use it yourself at home right now. I guarantee you have never seen or tried anything like this before. It's got nothing to do with exhausting workouts, expensive meal plans, or cutting out all your favorite foods. And it takes just 30 seconds to do. And it's so powerful. It activates specialized fat-burning receptors inside your body and melts away stubborn belly fat like ice cream on a hot summer day. And the more you use this trick, the more weight you lose. That's why it's quickly changed the lives of over 87,400 mothers, fathers, and grandparents, going against everything they've heard before about weight loss.
I used this Spanish orange peel trick and watched the scale drop 9 pounds in the first week alone. Day after day, I keep losing weight. It's incredible, and it takes just 30 seconds every morning.
I was skeptical at first, but I lost 36 pounds and 5 inches off my waist. I can finally play with my grandkids again without getting winded after 5 minutes. And I've kept the weight off for 7 months now.
I'm down 4 dress sizes. My blood work is perfect for the first time in my life. All thanks to this Spanish orange peel trick.
I feel incredible. I'm maintaining my weight loss even when I enjoy pizza on the weekend or have dessert if we go out to eat. I'm not constantly thinking about food anymore. It's wild how easy it is.
I've dropped 33 pounds in just weeks. I'm not exhausted anymore. My energy is finally normal for the first time in years, and it feels so much healthier. It's unbelievable.
You see, they want you to think being overweight is your fault. But the truth is, it was never your fault. And in this banned video, you'll be shocked to discover the hidden, real reason behind your stubborn weight gain and declining health. As we're about to share, it has nothing to do with your diet, exercise habits, or even your willpower. And as this groundbreaking study is about to prove, it has nothing to do with your genetics either, or anything else you've been made to believe. Instead, it comes down to something scientists at the University of Barcelona refer to as thermogenic resistance, a condition that's been discovered in 98.7% of people who are overweight, and that's preventing your body from burning fat efficiently. This same resistance is non-existent in naturally slim people, especially if you're under 35 years old. And this finally explains why even if you're following every diet plan and exercise program to the letter, you'll always struggle to lose weight. But once you discover the strange 30-second Spanish orange peel trick, you'll quickly break through this resistance and transform your body into a 24/7 fat-burning machine, increasing thermogenesis by an incredible 74%, while supporting a healthy heart, stable blood sugar, and sustained energy levels. I'll share some of the breathtaking transformations from this clinical study using this trick in just a minute. And of course, I'll share all the peer-reviewed studies from top universities that back up everything you're about to see. And just as this trick has worked for them, imagine when it works for you. No more anxious weigh-ins that crush your spirit day after day. No more frustration when clothes that used to fit now won't button. No more embarrassment or feeling judged by others every time you eat in public. And no more worries about heart disease, diabetes, or joint problems. Instead, you'll be eating your favorite foods without guilt or fear. You'll once again be active, traveling, shopping for clothes you love, and enjoying time with your kids and grandkids. Your energy levels will soar. Your skin will look younger. Sleep will be more restful. You'll be feeling 10 years younger. And because this natural fat-burning hack targets the biological root cause of your weight problems, once your metabolism resets, it stays that way, no matter what you eat. No more feeling trapped in a cycle of frustration and failure, watching the scale climb higher after every diet attempt, living in constant fear of health complications. Time is ticking. I'm not sure how long this video will remain online. The $255 billion weight loss industry is doing everything in its power to keep this hidden. They want you to stay dependent on their programs, meal plans, and supplements for life. Today is your chance to break free. Pay close attention and watch to the end before this video disappears. It's time to free yours. Hey, as I said, I'm Dr. Michael Reeves. I live with my family just outside Houston, Texas. I'm a clinical nutritionist and medical researcher with over 15 years of experience. You may have seen my work cited in nutritional journals or featured in health segments on major networks discussing breakthrough findings on metabolic health and weight management. But none of that expertise mattered when it came to helping my wife Jenny with her weight struggle. This may sound familiar. Jenny was always fit and active, but after our fourth child was born, she had a really hard time losing the pregnancy weight. In fact, even after 18 months after giving birth to our youngest, Jenny was still 45 pounds heavier than she'd been before she became pregnant. Everyone from her OBGYN to her primary care physician started lecturing Jenny and giving her these dire warnings about the dangers of not losing weight. And that frustrated the heck out of my poor wife, and personally it really ticked me off because it's not like Jenny wanted to be 45 pounds overweight. She was just having the darndest time getting rid of all the extra pounds that were now clinging to her belly, butt, arms, thighs, and hips. And she told me that it felt like something deep inside her was broken. Was it her hormones, her metabolism, something to do with her gut? Well, Jenny said she felt completely lost, like she was stuck and didn't know where to turn. And what Jenny was dealing with went far beyond those high numbers on her bathroom scale. Her energy levels plummeted. She had constant joint pain, and her confidence was disappearing. Even her skin was noticeably drier and paler, and her digestion was a mess. We tried everything: keto, paleo, intermittent fasting, high protein diets. I mean, we spent a fortune on organic foods and meal replacement shakes, all of which kept getting more and more expensive due to inflation. And Jenny even tried doing 10,000 steps every single day, though with her declining energy and constant joint pain, she found it impossible to be consistent. Well, added up, and Jenny was now spending thousands of extra dollars each year between gym memberships, personal trainers, special foods, and various supplements. And she even tried those famous new GLP-1 weight loss injections, but the side effects were unbearable. She had severe nausea and digestive issues, and with a price of $1,300 a month, it was more than we could afford. I read everything I could find on how to help her, but nothing worked. Well, over the next 2 years, her weight kept climbing higher and higher, only to get worse no matter what we tried, leaving her feeling hopeless and defeated. Higher every month until she was 57 pounds heavier than before her pregnancy. I mean, Jenny used to love hosting gatherings for our extended family and friends, but now she'd just hide in the kitchen preparing food, barely participating in conversations. She said it felt like her body was holding her hostage, leaving her constantly worried that everyone was judging her appearance and thinking that she had let herself go. Well, why can other women bounce back after pregnancy and stay slim when I can't lose a single pound no matter what I do? What's wrong with me, she would say. You see, I know exactly what you're going through right now because I watched my wife live through these same feelings every day. And it broke my heart seeing the way Jenny was struggling. And yet, while I didn't think it could get any worse, well, I was wrong.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, Jenny. I found her collapsed on our living room floor right after our youngest child's 4th birthday party. It happened in front of all 4 of our kids, and I will never forget the scared, confused look on their faces as they watched their mother crumple to the ground. The ambulance rushed her to the hospital where they stabilized her, and she was lucky to be alive. The ER doctors found dangerous levels of visceral fat literally suffocating her organs, and her blood sugar levels were in the pre-diabetic range despite having no family history of diabetes. If you're overweight, you're 60% more likely to develop heart disease. That's something my wife was now at serious risk for. You're also 55% more likely to suffer a stroke and 77% more likely to develop diabetes. And being significantly overweight can shorten your life expectancy by up to 14 years. Pretty scary, isn't it? I'm just happy she was okay. But with her rapidly declining health, I knew we didn't have much time. Yet what happened next was the most bizarre and eye-opening moment of my life, and the breakthrough that she needed. And in just a second, I'll show you why you need this breakthrough too. That night I couldn't sleep. The clock showed 2:45 a.m. and my mind was still racing. So I grabbed my phone, scrolling through social media, watching one video after another. And then I saw it, buried way down at the bottom of my feed. A strange little video with literally just 3 views. Its title, The Miracle of Andalusian Health. I tapped play and I had zero idea that what I was about to see would completely transform my wife's life forever.
Hi, I'm Dr. Elena Mendez. I'm a former pharmaceutical researcher with over 20 years of experience studying weight management and metabolic disorders. I've worked with patients from all walks of life, consulted for major hospitals, and even advised celebrity clients and royalty. But today, I'm speaking to you from a remote village in southern Spain called Carmona. Only about 800 people live here, and yet they appear to hold an incredible secret.
Over the next hour, I watched in awe as Dr. Mendez revealed the world of Carmona. It's a small, picturesque village nestled in the Andalusian countryside surrounded by orange groves and olive trees. So I learned that Carmona is most famous for being called the Village of Eternal Youth, where locals routinely live into their 80s and 90s, free from any of the diseases that plague folks in the rest of the world. What was even more interesting, at least to me, was that the inhabitants of Carmona had virtually no incidents of obesity or stubborn weight gain issues. And men with chiseled physiques who were working in the fields well into their 70s. You had women with energetic movements and slim figures who maintained perfect weight even past 80 years old, despite eating rich, fatty foods. They enjoyed bread with every meal. They drank endless glasses of wine. They ate fatty meats with dinner and indulged in sugary pastries almost every day. And yet somehow they maintained ideal body composition. Well, Spain has significant obesity problems in urban areas, but people here in Carmona seemed completely immune to the condition. They have one of the highest concentrations of slim, healthy adults in Europe, and they experience virtually zero obesity, diabetes, cancer, or dementia. And Dr. Mendez, despite her decades of medical research, admitted she couldn't fully explain why. Well, I was captivated and I felt like I had to talk to this woman. I don't know why, but I was desperate. And after watching my wife try every diet, every exercise plan, every miracle supplement imaginable, I was willing to follow any lead I could get. She seemed so busy, hard to reach. Still I tried, and I called and called until finally.
Yes, hello?
Oh, Dr. Mendez. Yeah, I'm grateful you answered. She spoke with a gentle authority, compassionate yet direct. What she said in the next few minutes turned everything I thought I knew about weight loss upside down.
First, you need to understand something very important. None of this is your fault. The minute your weight starts to increase, they tell you to cut out all carbs, count every calorie, and exercise until you're exhausted, right? That's the trap. From that point on, you're stuck in a losing game. This is how the weight loss industry makes its billions. They set you up to manage symptoms forever, so you keep buying their products. Ask yourself, when was the last time a diet program told you weight gain could be reversed? Not just managed. The answer is almost certainly never, right? Because when you force your body into these restrictive diets and rely solely on willpower, you end up triggering a negative feedback loop deep inside. Your body thinks, we're being starved, so it becomes even more efficient at storing fat and slowing your metabolism. A study published in the Journal of Obesity and Metabolic Research followed over 400 overweight adults who strictly followed standard diet protocols for 2 full years. Keto, paleo, calorie restrictions, you name it. These people tried it. At the end, most people had gained weight even when they were extremely strict about what they ate. Even worse, half of them developed additional health issues like diabetes, high cholesterol, and even cancer and heart disease within that time frame. In other words, conventional diets alone don't solve the problem. This is why so many people jump from one diet to another, from keto to intermittent fasting to paleo, and still don't see their condition improve. It's not your fault. And even worse, new findings from the University of California reveal that many common diet approaches can trigger long-term metabolic damage. They can lead to permanent slowing of your metabolism, dangerous hormone imbalances, and an increased risk of weight cycling. Researchers followed participants who used standard weight loss methods and found that years later, even with seemingly successful short-term loss, their metabolic health continued to deteriorate at an alarming rate.
It's crazy, right? Naturally slim people don't deprive themselves of every carb. They don't go to a restaurant and order a plain grilled chicken breast with a side of soggy, bland broccoli. They don't spend their mornings counting calories or feeling guilty about every bite they take. And you don't need to either, because in just a moment, I'm going to share how something called thermogenic resistance is secretly preventing every single cell in your body from burning fat efficiently, and why top medical teams at places like the University of Barcelona and Mayo Clinic have linked the breaking of this resistance to a rapid reversal in stubborn weight gain and all of its accompanying symptoms. I'm also going to show you how a simple 30-second Spanish orange peel trick that you can try at home right now can instantly end thermogenic resistance and restore your body's natural fat-burning ability. allowing you to finally reclaim control of your health.
Now, what about high-intensity workouts or walking 10,000 steps each day? The harsh truth is that you could camp out in the gym 24/7 and still not see long-term results. A major study published in the New England Journal of Medicine tracked 28,000 people who were 15 pounds overweight and who'd committed to going to the gym at least 5 times a week. The scientists doing this study followed the folks for 3 whole years. And guess what? After 3 years, almost none had kept off significant weight, and more than 70% actually gained back more weight than they initially lost despite spending 7.5 hours per week at the gym on average. Imagine that. 3 years of gym membership dues, sitting in traffic, waking up early, and missing time with their families, and they ended up even heavier. This isn't about discipline, this is about a fundamentally flawed approach working against you. The system is broken. Instead of healing you, it keeps you dependent, spending money on special foods, expensive gym memberships, and endless doctor visits. All the while, your metabolism continues to slow down, refusing to burn fat efficiently. This is how the weight loss giants keep you on their products, literally and figuratively. They know the more desperate you become, the more money you'll spend trying the next so-called breakthrough program.
Hearing all of this, I felt so angry at the billion-dollar giants who run the weight loss industry. Their CEOs are driving around in luxury cars and flying on private jets to their exclusive island homes, while folks like you and my wife Jenny continue to struggle every single day. It made my blood boil. But I also had so many questions. How did these people in Carmona maintain ideal body weight and stay so healthy well into their 80s and 90s when they were eating bread with every meal and enjoying rich traditional Spanish cuisine? And was there some hidden factor that Dr. Mendez might be overlooking? I went straight to my computer and started digging. And what I found next is going to blow your mind. Okay, so at first, I looked at everything you'd expect. Their dietary patterns, their activity levels, their genetic background, how many calories they consume daily, even their water mineral content and environmental factors. Nothing fully explained why the people in Carmona maintain the ideal weight, abundant energy, and exceptional health without any dieting or intense exercise. But then, I noticed something that no one else had bothered to look at, and it wasn't what I was expecting. After deeper investigation, I found something that had never been reported before, that alongside their high-carb, high-fat diet, they had just one thing once per day, a bitter species of orange that grows only in this region of Spain. A subspecies of Sevilla oranges, which locals call naranja amarga, that aren't your typical sweet oranges. Instead, they're mildly bitter, and locals incorporate them into almost every meal they make, even use them to flavor their wines and their morning cups of tea. This remarkable fruit is packed with powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Studies have even shown that it can reduce chronic inflammation by up to 62%. Others have found that it helps protect against heart disease and improve circulation by over 41%. And here's where things get really interesting. What makes these Seville oranges so special is a rare compound found primarily in their peels called P-synephrine. This natural alkaloid compound has been overlooked by Western researchers for decades, but it's finally getting attention for its remarkable effects on metabolism. P-synephrine is structurally similar to ephedrine, that ultra-popular weight loss supplement from years ago that was incredibly effective but got removed from the market due to its strong cardiovascular side effects.
60 million Americans were taking ephedrine products during the time Metabolab was being sold.
Now, the crucial difference is that P-synephrine provides the fat-burning benefits without the dangerous side effects. You don't feel jittery, you don't get heart palpitations, and your blood pressure remains stable. And it turns out to be this nearly miraculous compound because it's proven in multiple studies to put your body into a state of thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is where your body is basically forced to burn up stored fat for energy. It's universally known to be the #1 way to speed up your metabolism, and it's literally how fat loss works. But multiple studies from places like Harvard, Oxford, and Stanford Medical School have all recently found that after the age of 35, our body's ability to enter thermogenesis can decline rapidly. This thermogenic slowdown is especially pronounced in women due to hormonal changes, but it frequently affects men too, especially as their testosterone levels begin to decline. And this slowdown results in what Harvard endocrinologists have termed thermogenic resistance. Now, it's a condition your metabolism literally refuses to burn the calories you consume for energy, instead continuously storing them as fat in your cells. Just look at what happened in this study conducted by scientists at the University of Louisiana Medical Center. They recruited a group of adults from ages 30 to 65. The only big difference between the participants is that about half of them had normal thermogenesis levels, while the other half had metabolisms that struggled to activate the fat-burning state of thermogenesis. And then the scientists monitored all participants' weight and metabolism for 6 months. And this monitoring didn't involve any dietary restrictions or exercise regimens, by the way. The scientists just wanted to observe how both groups processed the same foods during those 180 days. But what happened by the end was shocking. The people with normal metabolisms showed a remarkable 74% better fat-burning response than those with thermogenic resistance. Even more incredibly, those whose metabolisms could easily enter a state of thermogenesis also maintained healthy weight, experienced fewer energy crashes, slept significantly better, and their overall health markers remained significantly better as well. This study is fascinating because it proves what so many of us have always suspected, that it literally doesn't matter how many diets you try or how strictly you count calories. If your metabolism struggles to enter the state of thermogenesis, you will always struggle with weight issues, and you'll have to worry about scary complications like heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and stroke. Normally, the only way to even partially break through thermogenic resistance is through extreme high-intensity workouts or exposure to intense cold, like, for example, doing ice baths or cold plunges every day. But this special compound inside these Spanish orange peels triggers thermogenesis naturally, without having to exhaust yourself with exercise or expose yourself to freezing temperatures. And even better, brand new research published in top medical journals found that epinephrine works by activating what scientists call beta-3 adrenergic receptors too. Beta-3 receptors are essentially these switches on your fat cells that, when they're turned on, trigger your body to burn stored fat instead of hoarding it. And what the researchers at both the Mayo Clinic and University of Barcelona found is that the moment these fat-burning switches are activated on your cells, your body enters a continuous state of thermogenesis, burning fat 24/7 even while you sleep. Now, the people of Carmona are consistently activating these fat-burning switches every day with these bitter oranges, allowing them to maintain ideal weight despite their rich diets. And get this, the concentration of epinephrine is incredibly high in the peels of these oranges, 30 times higher than in the fruit itself and 11 times more potent than in other citrus varieties. Now, no wonder the locals specifically use the peels in their daily routines. I'm just returning from the research library at Harvard Medical School, where I've been reviewing the most groundbreaking study. It was published in Nature, which is one of the most prestigious medical journals in the world. And it was led by two leading scientists from the National Institutes of Health, the NIH. Now, what they've just demonstrated is truly revolutionary. Through a remarkable methodology, they managed to isolate the epinephrine compound from Seville orange peels and test its effects on metabolism in a controlled setting. Just after 1 week, the men and women in this study experienced a 51% increase in fat burning, with zero changes to their diets or exercise routines. And after 6 weeks, the participants showed an average weight loss of 21 pounds, all without being told to limit their intake of sugars or carbohydrates, and without increasing their physical activity. Incredible, right? Over the next few days, I dug even deeper and I uncovered 14 more studies. Serious, peer-reviewed research from places like the International Journal of Obesity and Journal of Metabolic Research. Every single one pointed to the same truth. Epinephrine from Seville orange peels activates thermogenesis, which is the key to fast, effective, and sustainable fat loss. And get this, when a major international study specifically examined the residents of Carmona, it turned out that their thermogenesis levels weren't just slightly higher than the average person's. They were remarkably elevated, showing nearly 7 times more activity than what you'd find in people living in the United States, Canada, or most European countries. So now it makes sense why these villagers, who regularly consume bread, fatty meats, and sugary pastries for dessert, maintain perfectly defined physiques well past 80 years old. They never develop obesity. They're seemingly immune to diseases like Alzheimer's, diabetes, arthritis, and cancer that affect hundreds of millions worldwide. Their daily consumption of pisonephrine from Seville orange peels keeps their metabolisms in a near constant state of thermogenesis, allowing their bodies to burn fat properly, no matter what foods they enjoy. But hold on. Don't book a flight to Carmona just to consume fresh Seville oranges, because as I soon discovered, that's not the entire story. I discovered that the locals also love consuming special Spanish red apples they call manzanas de vitalidad, or apples of vitality. Now, these are not just any apples. They're a special variety that grows in the countryside near Carmona, and they're only found in a few remote valleys in the entire region. The elders of Carmona have a special process for fermenting these apples to make a sweet-tasting dessert vinegar, which they use daily to flavor their meals and their wine. And it turns out that this sweet, sugary vinegar is loaded with unique nutrients that mimic the effects of those expensive GLP-1 weight loss medications that cost thousands of dollars per month. The University of Texas found this sugary dessert vinegar reduced hunger hormones by an astonishing 279% and stimulated weight loss by 43% in a series of clinical trials. And even better, participants who regularly consumed the sugary vinegar from these apples reported feeling more energetic and mentally clear within just days. And guess what? Studies in two world-renowned journals, the International Journal of Obesity and Journal of Metabolic Research, both found that Spanish red apple vinegar extract enhances the thermogenic effects of pisonephrine and transforms the body's ability to burn fat. And that's not all there is to say about the diets of the folks of Carmona. Locals there also swear by a plant they call pimiento roja, or Andalusian red pepper. This isn't the common variety that you might find elsewhere. Now, this plant thrives in the mineral-rich soil of southern Spain. The villagers dry and grind these peppers to make a warming spice that they add to many dishes. And studies show that a unique form of capsaicin that's found exclusively in these peppers increases calorie burning by 25% for over 3 hours after consumption and achieved a remarkable 97% effectiveness in clinical trials. Well, that's probably why researchers at the University of Barcelona recently called the capsaicin and Andalusian red peppers, quote, one of the most powerful metabolic boosters in the world, unquote, because it creates an afterburn effect similar to intense exercise. And they weren't exaggerating. Thousands of studies show that it helps increase thermogenesis. It reduces inflammation. It supports efficient fat metabolism and even shields the cardiovascular system from the damage that chronic obesity can cause. And yes, of course, the capsaicin in Andalusian red pepper also happens to help enhance the thermogenic effects of pisonephrine and adds even more support to your body's natural ability to burn fat effectively. Check out my wife's medical scans. Her thermogenesis levels were 63% lower than the average person, and a shocking 89% lower than those people in Carmona. Her body simply couldn't burn fat properly, so it kept accumulating around her organs and midsection. For decades, scientists wondered if it was even possible to do anything about thermogenic resistance, especially after you turn 35. But after uncovering all these powerful plants and confirming the research, I was 100% convinced there was. Still, I wasn't done. I reached back out to Dr. Mendez, who was thrilled and eager to help. She opened up her personal contact list and introduced me to her network of scientific colleagues from across the globe. And as a result, I was able to find 2 more incredible compounds that are like a key unlocking your body's natural fat-burning potential. They amplify thermogenesis and instantly improve your body's ability to burn calories without storing them as fat. First, she introduced me to Dr. Mei Lin, a lead medical researcher at the prestigious Chinese Academy of Medical Sciences. Dr. Lin recommended a special part of the puzzle, something called Himalayan mountain ginger. And it turns out that this rare ginger variety contains compounds that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. Himalayan mountain ginger has been proven in dozens of studies to improve metabolism and reduce cravings by up to 54%. But here's what makes it really special. Scientists have also found that this mountain ginger specifically mimics the effects of those expensive GLP-1 medications while balancing serotonin and dopamine levels. It's like first activating thermogenesis, then eliminating the cravings that sabotage your efforts. Now, I'm talking about a dual action approach that transforms how your body processes food. And a groundbreaking 2019 study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology proved Himalayan mountain ginger can enhance fat burning like nothing else in nature, with participants who chewed it regularly losing losing up to 5% of their body weight per week. Himalayan mountain ginger is also extremely supportive of blood sugar function, meaning it can stop those sugar spikes that are extremely dangerous to your health. While the antioxidants in this species of ginger has been shown repeatedly to drastically reduce joint pain and arthritic pain by up to 85% in clinical trials. Then I got connected to Dr. Ananya Patel from Mumbai's Center for Traditional Medicine, who told me about a remarkable ceremonial green tea that's specially grown in rural southern India. You won't find this powerful tea in your local grocery store. It's a special variety that's loaded with natural compounds called catechins. Now, multiple clinical studies published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences have documented these catechins' ability to directly support healthy fat metabolism. It's also highly effective at increasing fat oxidation, your body's ability to burn fat, by up to 17% when combined with pisonephrine. Several clinical trials show this ceremonial green tea supports liver health, improves energy levels, and helps maintain steady fat burning throughout the day. Looking at all this data, I realized that what I had uncovered was about much more than just losing weight. Now, this was something that could rejuvenate every single system affected by our excess weight. Our metabolism, our joints, our energy levels, our cardiovascular system, and even our mental clarity. This could give us back the energy we had before weight gain set in, and the freedom to enjoy life without constant worry about calories. It could save lives, but only if we were able to share this with the public without being stopped. And this became our biggest fear. We worried, what if the giant weight loss companies or billion-dollar diet industry found out that we knew how to activate thermogenesis and trigger 24/7 fat burning? I mean, how would they try to silence us? To keep this breakthrough hidden, we knew we had to move fast. So Dr. Mendez and I searched everywhere for top quality, trustworthy suppliers of Seville orange peel extract and the other rare compounds and extracts from around the world. For over 6 months, I hunkered down in my lab, mixing and matching, testing more than 170 different blends, adjusting each tiny detail until I found a single potent combination that was over 7 times more powerful than the original thermogenic diet of the people of Carmona. First, it cost a fortune, over $1,100 just to cover a single month's portion. But Dr. Mendez called in old favors, negotiated in bulk, and soon the price dropped without cutting quality. Then Dr. Mendez reached out to a world-class FDA-registered manufacturing facility here in the US. They agreed to blend our precious ingredients into one safe, easy-to-swallow capsule you could just take once each morning. No messy powders or gritty mixes that rush through your system. Each tiny capsule slowly released its thermogenic power all day, activating fat burning even while you sleep. And as soon as our first batch arrived, my wife Jenny began her journey. We told her, no need to cut out the foods you love. Keep enjoying bread, pasta, even your favorite desserts. She hesitated, feeling guarded. After all those ineffective diets and years of being told you're not trying hard enough and that weight gain is all your fault, and who wouldn't be cautious, right? But just hours later, she said she felt this warm sensation spread through her body. Not jittery or strange, just calm and steady energy. She knew somehow that this time was different. The next morning, she stepped on the scale and saw she'd lost 2 pounds overnight. Well, she brushed it off as a fluke. Until the next day when the scale dropped again. 3 pounds, then another 2, then another 4. Day after day, the numbers kept falling. She worried it was too fast, too good to be true. But Dr. Mendez and I reassured her that this was safe and natural. Now, within weeks, her weight had decreased from a concerning 197 to a healthy 158. Every weigh-in showed improvement like clockwork. She slept deeply and woke up refreshed. Her mind felt sharper. No more brain fog or afternoon crashes. Friends and family gasped, wondering what miracle she'd found. She couldn't stop smiling and her energy was through the roof. Instead of canceling plans due to fatigue or joint pain, my wife now felt free to live fully again. On our summer vacation to the beach, she played with our children all day, keeping up with ease, no longer winded or needing to rest every few minutes. Her complexion became clearer, her confidence improved, and the pain in her knees disappeared. She carried herself with a confidence I hadn't seen in years. Instead of dreading her meeting up with her girlfriends or shopping for clothes, she faced each day with excitement, happy in her own revitalized body. I tried it too. Each morning I swallowed 1 tiny capsule. I didn't change what I ate, and yet my waistline rapidly went from expanding to shrinking. In a short time, my energy improved and those midday slumps vanished completely. Whenever my wife and I looked at each other, we'd smile, knowing we'd discovered something truly life-changing. Our family became closer and more tight-knit than ever. It was like the shadow had been lifted from all of us now that we no longer worried about Jenny's health. It seemed so simple after all those wasted years believing that managing weight had to be painful and complicated. All it took was one tiny capsule each morning, a glass of water, and then going about our day without constant worry about calories. Now the only thing my wife had to worry about was shopping for an entirely new wardrobe in a much smaller size. And her other health markers were incredible too. Her vital signs, heart rate, blood sugar, blood pressure, they all looked like she'd rolled back the clock. Her mood soared, and I hadn't seen her this confident and vibrant since before her children were born. And best of all, the tests showed clearly her thermogenic resistance was gone, and her metabolism was fully activated, burning 5 times more fat than before, effortlessly processing calories that had once been stored as dangerous visceral fat.
After years of struggling, we finally found the solution that we knew we had to share this secret with you and everyone else struggling with stubborn weight gain. But we also knew that just me and my husband alone weren't enough proof that it would work for every single person struggling with weight issues. So we posted an online call to find participants with stubborn weight gain or obesity. And we told folks that it didn't matter if they'd been struggling for 5 months or 15 years. We wanted to see if this discovery would work for them. The response was amazing. 628 men and women ages 35 to 72, each dealing with weight issues from 20 to over 100 pounds of excess weight, signed up. And we sent half of them a supply of these special morning capsules and half placebo. We asked them, don't change their diets. Don't start new exercise routines. Just go about your day. And then we waited.
A few weeks later, the results rolled in. And what we saw blew our minds. Scan after scan showed their bodies were in a complete state of thermogenic fat burning. Every single person had at least twice, sometimes 5 times better fat oxidizing metabolism, meaning they were burning calories at double, even quintuple the normal efficiency. 94% lost at least 21 pounds in 90 days. The average weight loss was 32 pounds. Some saw their weight normalize completely to their ideal healthy range. The other 6% still saw improvements of around 27% and were absolutely thrilled. They felt free, able to eat what they wanted, live without constant calorie counting, and face each day with energy and confidence for the first time in years.
My name is Maria, and I lost 41 pounds in just 11 weeks. Before this, I've been struggling for years, trying every diet imaginable, doing sketchy detoxes and cleanses I saw on TikTok, even those $1,300 per month weight loss injections, and literally nothing had worked long term. This was different. Within days, I felt my energy returning, my cravings disappearing, and my clothes fitting looser. It feels incredible to live without fear of health complications. My doctor was shocked when my metabolic panel came back normal for the first time in like 15 years.
My name is James, and I lost 36 pounds and 5 inches off my waist. For years, I felt like I'd let myself and my family down. I was always tired, constantly hiding my bare belly, and worried about every photo taken of me. This changed everything. Not only did my weight normalize, but my joint pain vanished, and I'm sleeping better than I have in decades. Now, my golf buddies keep asking me what my secret is. And my grandkids, they love that I can play with them for hours without getting exhausted.
My name is Sarah, and I lost 29 pounds. Even better though, I ditched the constant exhaustion and fatigue that had been weighing me down, and now I have like consistent energy all day. I even stopped worrying about every little thing that I eat, and I've even noticed that my skin looks healthier and younger. The best part, I feel like a normal person again, not someone just struggling with their weight.
Now you've seen how my wife turned her life around and completely transformed her body and health. And you've heard from some of the participants in our study who've achieved jaw-dropping improvements just like hers. And now we've confirmed the results with over 87,400 mothers, fathers, and grandparents. Many who said that their weight normalized so effortlessly, it was like magic. And today, we want you to experience this for yourself, which is why I couldn't be more proud and excited to introduce you to CITRUSBURN, the world's first and only 100% natural solution, scientifically proven to target the root cause of your weight problems, the thermogenic resistance that prevents your body from burning fat. Inside each capsule is a patent-pending proprietary formula containing 7 rare, high-quality, exotic botanicals, proven to work on the biological level, quickly activate thermogenesis and restore your body's natural ability to burn fat, transforming your metabolism and helping you maintain healthy weight 24/7, even while you're sleeping or after enjoying your favorite foods, revitalizing your energy levels while at the same time supporting your joints, cardiovascular system, and overall metabolic health. There's no diet plan or amount of exercise that can do what CITRUSBURN can. In fact, because CITRUSBURN targets the root cause of your weight issues, research has shown that with CITRUSBURN, you can actually enjoy your favorite foods again without worry. Pasta, bread, even desserts. Yes, you can eat them all guilt-free. It took the almost divine coordination of a groundbreaking scientific discovery in the Andalusian countryside, breakthrough extraction technologies, and the dedicated research of multiple doctors and scientists across the globe to develop it, which is why there's never been anything like CITRUSBURN before. And it's why it's really no surprise that thousands upon thousands of men and women have all reported the same things. Significant weight loss, all-day energy with no crashes, dramatically improved appearance, and a complete transformation in their health using CITRUSBURN. Today, it's your turn. It's your turn to take control of your weight. It's your turn to feel not only healthy, but excited to live life on your own terms. And it's your turn to enjoy meals with family and friends, step on the scale with confidence, or shop for clothes without embarrassment. Just a few short weeks from now, getting your weight under control literally couldn't be any easier. And just in case you follow a specific diet or have food allergies, you'll be happy to know that CITRUSBURN is 100% all-natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, and gluten-free. And it contains no added fillers, preservatives, artificial colors, or stimulants of any kind. CITRUSBURN is formulated using only the purest pharmaceutical-grade ingredients, sourced from the pristine Andalusian countryside and other premium locations worldwide. It's processed in a sterile, state-of-the-art, FDA-approved facility, which is GMP certified, which stands for Good Manufacturing Practices. Now, this certification means we follow the strictest safety protocols to ensure the quality and effectiveness of every batch of CITRUSBURN. And each small, carefully formulated batch is tested for purity, potency, and consistency by independent third-party inspectors. And in a minute, you're about to get exclusive access to this breakthrough weight loss formula. First, I want to ask you something. How much time, money, and effort have you wasted over the years on failed weight loss programs that never addressed the true root cause of your stubborn weight gain? It's getting worse by the year. I mean, it makes me sick just thinking about the thousands of dollars Jenny threw away on gym memberships, specialty foods, diet programs, and everything else. Maybe you can relate. So let me ask you this. How much would it be worth to you to finally find a real solution? Something that works better than your wildest dreams? I mean, seriously, how much would it be worth to you to have a slim, healthy body, to have complete control over your weight, and never again have to worry about dieting or counting calories, to be able to enjoy all your favorite foods guilt-free while your friends and family are amazed by your transformation, all while being in the best health you've ever had? Just take a moment and let that set in. Think about how incredible that would make you feel. And try to be honest about how much that would be worth to you. Can you even put a price on that? I know that most people would agree. Pay almost any price they could reasonably afford for something like CITRUSBURN. Well, you'll be happy to know that you're not going to have to pay anywhere near what you might be thinking, because this isn't about money for us. I know exactly what it's like to struggle with stubborn weight gain, constantly fighting to stay in shape, watching your health decline and your quality of life sink to the floor, and not be able to do anything about it, no matter how hard you try. Now, I don't want you or a loved one to needlessly suffer any longer the way I have. Our goal here is to help as many people as possible experience the same life-changing transformation that I experienced. CITRUSBURN has already changed the lives of over 87,400 men and women, and our target is 1 million. And we want you to be the next success story. It's not often that something so revolutionary comes along. Rarer is something that works even better than promised. Yet this is exactly what you can expect. I truly believe that it's our mission to share this discovery with as many people as possible. So we don't want price to stand in the way, which is why we're not going to charge $599 like my team and other advisors have recommended. That's cheaper than the $1,100 we paid to create the first bottle I took. most of our clients agreed that they would be willing to pay double that for the results they got. Plus, the thousands of dollars saved on trendy diets, expensive personal trainers, and side effect-filled GLP-1 injections. So, even though I'll be forced to charge a minimum of $199 for a bottle of CITRUSBURN in the upcoming days just to cover my rising costs, you won't have to pay that either, or half of that. Like I said, I can't stand the thought of price being in the way. Right now, today only, you can get a 60-day supply of CITRUSBURN for the massively discounted one-time fee of just $79 per bottle. Yes, just an incredibly low $79 per bottle. So act fast before stock runs out and the price jumps back to $199 per bottle. Yet before you order, I want to make the deal even better and show you how you can save even more when you say yes to CITRUSBURN today. The science is clear. The longer that you use CITRUSBURN, the more you'll benefit. You see, research shows that it's best to take CITRUSBURN for at least 5 months to experience the most incredible results and to guarantee permanent weight control, especially if you're over 35, so it has enough time to work throughout your entire body, activating thermogenesis and restoring your metabolism for the rest of your life. So, to make sure that you experience the greatest results possible, I'm going to provide a special one-time opportunity to get 6 bottles of CITRUSBURN at the lowest price we've ever offered. With our Buy More, Save More deal that provides the greatest results while saving the most money. Just $49 a bottle, our most popular option. Significantly less than today's already special low pricing, saving you over $972 off the retail price. Just $1 per day, or less than a cup of coffee. Just another reason why our inventory has been flying off the shelves and why it's so important to act fast right now. So, click on the 6-bottle package or whatever package is best for you right now to secure your order. You'll also get free shipping today on the 6-bottle package, which is a $19.99 value right there. Yet I can only guarantee the special pricing today or until our limited inventory runs out. After that, I'll have no choice but to significantly raise that price. Not only is it extremely difficult sourcing and securing our rare botanicals from southern Spain, 2 of our suppliers have already raised their prices substantially on our next order. Even more of a reason to take advantage of our most popular 6-bottle package. And since so many people choose the 6-bottle package and even end up reordering for friends and family, we consistently sell out of our current stock faster than we can make it. So, if you still see these packages below, I highly recommend taking advantage of them while you still can. Also, I need to be clear about a few things. You'll never be able to buy CITRUSBURN cheaper than today, and CITRUSBURN will never be available for purchase at any other website or store. Not on Amazon, eBay, GNC, or Walgreens. We can only offer today's incredible pricing because we cut out the middleman and secured lower pricing with industry-leading manufacturers. That way, we can ship directly to you right away. Like I said, our suppliers have already significantly raised the price on our next order. Having said that, I want you to rest assured that this is a one-time payment. There are no hidden fees, unwanted charges, or ongoing subscriptions. I hate that stuff as much as you do. So provided CITRUSBURN is still in stock, you'll see 3 money-saving options below this video. Select Add to Cart on the 6-bottle package, or whatever package is best for you, and proceed to our 256-bit encrypted secure order page that looks like this. Then fill out your order information and confirm your order on our 100% safe and secure order form. We'll even throw in free shipping on the 6-bottle package when you order today and rush your order directly to your door. I hate to say this, but the clock is ticking. You're here, which means your personal bottles are reserved. But if you close this page, they'll be given to someone else. So don't waste a second more when the solution is right at your fingertips. Claim your discount and choose your package below right now. Remember, this special one-time customer offer is only available while this video window is open or until supplies run out. And even though we've received thousands of 5-star reviews, if you're still skeptical, I understand. After all, the $255 billion weight loss industry has lied to you for decades into believing expensive programs and extreme diets are your only choice to manage your weight. They'll never want you to know about this quick, easy, 100% natural solution. Listen, over the last few months, we've been fortunate enough to experience CITRUSBURN transform Jenny's life, my life, and the lives of thousands of men and women. That's why we're so confident that CITRUSBURN will work for you. I know without any doubt, you're about to experience profound, life-changing results for yourself. We won't let you down. However, I'm going to do more than just promise you that. We're going to 100% guarantee that if trying CITRUSBURN isn't the best decision you've ever made, or if you change your mind for any reason whatsoever, just let us know anytime in the next 180 days and we will issue a prompt and courteous refund right away. Our amazing customer care team is extremely easy to get a hold of by phone or email to support you with anything you need. I really want you to have ample time to experience the incredible results for yourself. That's why I'm offering a full 180 days with a 100% money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So now there's simply no risk for you to say yes to CITRUSBURN today. It's time to select your money-saving package below to experience the simplest, easiest, and fastest weight loss transformation of your life. 100% risk-free today. Now, we've put together a very generous discount on our 6-bottle option. We'll even waive the shipping fees if you act fast. Oh, and on top of all this, when you order CITRUSBURN today, we're also going to give you 2 powerful and important bonuses. Bonus number 1, Spanish Rapid Detox Protocol. Normal retail value of $67. The book that many in the weight loss industry hope you will never see. It's also loaded with powerful tips and natural protocols that you can use at home. Like the special 15-day cleanse using common kitchen ingredients that helps flush fat-storing toxins. And this is just one of the amazing remedies you'll get inside the Spanish Rapid Detox Protocol. And bonus number 2 is exclusive access to our Mind Over Metabolism Mastery Guide. Normally $47, this access is yours today, completely free. There's no subscription or anything like that, just an amazing visualization technique you can do in just 5 minutes daily for enhanced weight loss, where you'll get all kinds of additional brain retraining exercises that eliminate cravings, confidence-building practices for your new body, and so much more. Now, this bonus is only available while we still have space left, so get it while you still can. The time to take action is now. Trust me, it feels amazing to finally enjoy life without worrying about your weight. Everything has changed for the better. Not even having to think about the scale or obsess over what I eat makes every day so much better. I've been blessed by the miracle of CITRUSBURN, and now you can have all this too, just like so many others.
I lost 24 pounds thanks to CITRUSBURN. When I watched the presentation and learned about thermogenesis and how it controls fat burning, it felt like a light bulb went off in my head. It finally explained why nothing else ever worked for me. The capsules arrived quickly, and they're so easy to take. 1 small pill each morning, and I'm good to go. I have so much more energy now. I can finally keep up with my grandkids again.
I took the 6-bottle deal, and now I don't have to worry about running out. This isn't just weight control, it's a complete transformation. My confidence is through the roof, and I finally feel like I'm in control of my body. Thank you, CITRUSBURN, for giving me my life back.
My weight is perfect. My energy is back. And yes, I'm still enjoying my favorite foods. My doctor is blown away by my transformation. The fact that I'm healthier, stronger, and living longer because of it, that's priceless.
Okay, so at this point, you're probably thinking that this all sounds really exciting, and you're asking, how do I get started? Well, remember that both the free shipping and these bonuses are only available to you here on this website today, and only on the 6-bottle option. So all that's left is for you to scroll down below this video and simply click whatever option makes the most sense to you. So click below right now to place your order. Our time together is just about done today, and we want you to remember this. It's not your fault that nothing you've tried until this point has worked for you. No amount of dieting or exercise was going to overcome your body's resistance to the fat-burning thermogenesis process. This is different. Today, you finally found the right path forward, the one you've been searching for your entire life, the one that fixes the weight issues at the cellular level so that you finally get the health and life you deserve. It's time to take a new path, because the other path is the one you've been on your whole life. You already know what's ahead of you on this path. It's the same as what's behind you. It's just going to get harder, more difficult, and more frustrating as the days pass, because your metabolism gets worse with age. You'll face more health complications as your energy and quality of life continue to decline. You won't be able to eat the foods you love without feeling guilt or fear. You won't be able to live life normally without constantly worrying about your weight, till one day you may give up altogether give up hope. This is not what we want for you. And I know that's not what you want for yourself. Thankfully, there's a new path waiting right in front of you. All you have to do is take it. It's so much better, easier, and much more enjoyable. This path is the one I've shown you, which has been paved by millions of dollars and countless hours of research. A path that has already transformed the lives of tens of thousands of men and women before you. Stepping on this path is easy. And it's as simple as taking one capsule each morning. And once you're on it, you'll have effortless weight control, maintaining ideal body composition 24/7, restoring your metabolism, energy, and your health to a whole new level. You'll be able to enjoy your favorite foods without having to worry. You'll feel revitalized, a new you, healthier, more energetic, feeling 10 years younger, beaming with confidence, opening new opportunities for you, positively impacting the relationships around you. You'll finally be free of what's been holding you back from the health and life you truly deserve. This is the path you've been searching for your whole life. And as someone who watched my own wife transform her health, I truly hope that this is the path you choose to experience right now while you still can. Now is the time to select the 6-bottle package or any other package that makes sense for you and take advantage of the free shipping, the free bonuses, and today's 100% risk-free opportunity to finally take control of your weight and to claim the health and the life you truly deserve. Thank you for listening. Hey, still here? I want you to feel 100% confident about your decision to try CITRUSBURN today. Now, here are answers to some of the most common questions that I get. First, is CITRUSBURN right for me? Well, if you've been struggling with stubborn weight gain that no diet or exercise program seems to control, then the answer is absolutely yes. CITRUSBURN has already transformed the lives of over 87,400 men and women from their 30s to their 70s. Even in the most challenging cases. Of course, the best way to find out if it'll work for you is to try it yourself. And with our 180-day money-back guarantee, you can do that completely risk-free. Number 2, how does CITRUSBURN work? Well, CITRUSBURN activates thermogenesis, your body's natural fat-burning process, by utilizing the power of pisonephrine from Seville orange peels. Then combining it with several other rare but incredibly proven natural compounds. Now together, these compounds allow your body to burn stored fat continuously, even when you're sleeping or resting. You'll start to feel the difference quickly. More energy, less hunger, better mood, and of course, steady weight loss. 3, what's inside CITRUSBURN? Every capsule of CITRUSBURN contains a powerful blend of natural ingredients, including rare botanicals from the Andalusian countryside, like Seville orange peel extract with pisonephrine, Spanish red apple cider vinegar extract, capsaicin from Andalusian red pepper, and Spanish mountain ginger, along with ceremonial green tea extract from rural India, Himalayan berberine, and Korean red ginseng. These ingredients are specifically designed to activate thermogenesis and restore your metabolism at the cellular level, helping your body burn fat while supporting overall health. 4, is CITRUSBURN safe? CITRUSBURN is a 100% natural formula made in an FDA-registered, GMP-certified facility in the USA. It's plant-based, non-GMO, dairy-free, and soy-free. Now, as always, I recommend showing the ingredient list to your doctor if you have any concerns, just to be sure. 5, what if CITRUSBURN doesn't work for me? Now, while we're confident CITRUSBURN will help you achieve your weight loss goals, we understand that no product works for everyone. That's why every order comes with our ironclad 180-day money-back guarantee. If you don't see or feel the results you want, simply return what you haven't used for a full, no questions asked refund. 6, how many bottles should I order? Well, if you're over 35 or have struggled with weight for years, we recommend the 3 or 6 month packages. This gives your body enough time to fully activate thermogenesis, restore your metabolism, and lock in those results for the long term. Plus, with the 3 or 6 bottle packages, you'll get 2 bonus guides worth $114 absolutely free. The 6 bottle package also includes free shipping and the deepest discount, saving you up to $972 off the regular price. Number 7, how do I take CITRUSBURN? Well, it's simple. Take 1 capsule with water each morning, 15 minutes before breakfast, and let the ingredients do the rest. For accelerated results, you can take a second capsule before dinner, though most people find one capsule daily is perfect. 8. Is this a one-time payment? Yes, your order is a one-time payment. No auto ship, no subscriptions, and no hidden fees. 9. How fast will I get my CITRUSBURN? Well, if you're in the US, your package will arrive within 5 to 7 business days. International orders may take a bit longer depending on your local carrier. 10. What do I do now? Well, this is the fun part. Click one of the packages below, enter your details on our secure checkout page, and we'll ship your CITRUSBURN right away. And remember, every order comes with a 180-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Stock is running low, so don't wait. Click below to secure your order, and I can't wait to hear about your transformation.